Hey everyone, so I'm gonna do my best and I'm gonna try and film this video for you guys. If you have not heard, if you didn't know, I had a small eye injury happen over the weekend and I wasn't able to post my regular video, so I'm gonna try and see if I can do my best to get this one up for you guys sometime this week. So what I originally wanted to film was a Halloween makeup tutorial. Something, if you guys are last minute, if you just didn't really care to put much thought into it, or just if you want something quick, easy, get you out the door and get you going. Now, I will not be able to paint my entire face. I'm going to try and stay away from this eye area, so I'm going to generally be focusing on this half of my face. Try to incorporate the look as best as I can, but I am limited to what I can do. But hopefully it works out. Hopefully you guys like it. I have 4 different looks, so let's get into them. So I've zoomed you guys in. I will say that I only have half vision, so all week I've been wearing my glasses. I have a little bit of vision out of this eye, but it's extremely blurry. I can't see close up. Everything far away has a pretty thick milky haze to it. So for the purpose of this video, I did throw in 1 contact into my good eye, so that I'm not trying to work around glasses. So let's just get straight into it. So starting off with the first look, I tried to get my entire face to sort of white out, like Mime's faces usually are. I started with just basic white face paint and the sponge that came with the kit, but it wasn't really working to give me an even white coverage. So I tried a couple different things. I tried another brush and then eventually my beauty blender, and that seemed to work out. Try to white out my own eyebrows, which didn't work out well, but then you're going to want to take a black eyeliner. Just it's safer to work close to your eye, and you're going to want to essentially rim the entire eye with black. And then I went in with the black face paint and just a tiny brush and started drawing the bottom peak of the diamond that I wanted to create around my eye. I didn't quite get the shape at first, but wanted to get it as good as I could, or at least for that moment. And then with a little bit wider of a brush, this is just another paintbrush, I'm going to paint on over eccentric eyebrows where I want them. And then taking my beauty blender and just a dab of the pink face paint, I dabbed that first onto my cheeks and then blended it out a little bit to give more of a blushing look. Since I can't do a lot of makeup on this half of my face, I added a little teardrop on that side just to stay away from my eye, and then went back in and fussed around with the diamond. I just couldn't get this shape right, so don't worry if you don't get it right away. So next I'm going to go in with this Bomb Stain by Revlon. If you're going to be at a party eating food, things like that, having a stain is going to work better than a lipstick just to hold up throughout the night. And then I'm going back in with some black and just painting the center of my lips. And that completes the first Mime look. You can play along as much as you like with this, add a striped shirt, and you are good to go. I would have added the white gloves, but I didn't have any. So if you have some, that will complete the entire look. Like I said, I had to stay away from this eye, but if you were to do the full look, I would outline that in black. For this next look, you're going to start by using either a nude or a white eyeliner just to really open up the eye, and then go in with a white face paint and put that underneath your lower lash line, just really opening up the whites of your eyes and making them look big and doll-like. And then just trace that with a darker color just to make it appear like your eye is bigger. I then went in with a rainbow of different colors, starting with the darkest first and starting on my bottom lip, covering it and working it all the way down my neck to create that sort of rainbow vomit effect. Now looking back on the video and having a better look on it, I would have extended it further down my neck, so if you're going to do this look, I suggest that. Then I went in with the pink again and created a rosy flush, and then curled my eyelashes and added mascara to really open up my eye. If you guys have falsies, that would make this look more effective. So to start off this next look, draw a small triangle in the center of your nose, and then as best as you can, draw 2 circles as evenly as possible onto your cheeks. extend the sides of your mouth to create a smile, and then just add on stitches to all of the circles, triangles, and edges of your mouth that you just drew. It's okay if the stitches aren't perfectly even. I went back in and darkened some of mine up because I just wanted them to be a bit more obvious, but it's not going to be perfect and it doesn't have to be. It looks like patchwork. That's the point. Then I went in under my eye and added a few extended eyelashes to open up my eye, and then added mascara for the same effect. Then I went in with that same balm stain and just added color to my lips, and then added some simple braids to my hair just to give that extra sort of scarecrow farm girl look to the whole ensemble. If you have a pair of overalls and a straw hat, add those with a plaid shirt and this look is complete. This look is also super warm if you know you're going to be out in the cold weather depending on where you live. To start this last look, I'm adding white to my chin and just under my nose, and then blending that out with my beauty blender just to diffuse the color a bit, and adding a little bit more as I go, building as I see fit. I added a little bit of that to the bottom side of my eye and a little bit to the inner corner just to keep the light in the center of the face. Then I'm going in with a warm bronzer and adding color to my cheekbones, kind of in a triangular shape, and then adding a little bit of the shade color to my forehead as well. You want to keep the center of your face light. Then what I'm doing is going in with this contour stick and adding definition to my nose and extending that up and attaching it to my eyebrow just to create that sort of triangular eye shape that lions tend to have. If you're doing the complete look, make sure to blend the color down into your neck as well. Next, I'm going to add definition just to the inner portion of my eyebrows, just to darken them up and connect it all into the look. To create the nose, I just took a black liquid eyeliner and created a little bit of a U shape in the center of my nose, and then outlined my nostrils, and then colored them in with the regular black face paint. I connected them on the bottom, kind of straight up from where my cupid's bow is, and then connected a thin line down to my top lip. Then I colored in my top lip with the black as well, kind of creating that lion look. Moving on to the eyes, I just lined the top of my lash line with the black liquid liner, and then extended the inner corner of my eye, pretty much where I would think my eyelid would extend naturally, and then same with the outer corner, just created that cat line flick, but not super dramatic. It's not a big flick. You don't want it to be like a makeup look. It's got to be more like creating the shape of a lion's eye. Then I took that black and extended it along my lower lash line with the liquid liner and kind of filled everything in and thickened it up as I saw fit. Then I'm going to let that dry and go in with some of the white face paint and kind of put that on my bottom lip, and then take some of the bronzer and add that just to keep everything in the same color family. I added a little bit onto my nose as well. It seemed a little shiny, so I thought maybe that would help. Then I'm going to go in with a brown eyeliner. It's the same one I used on my eyebrows, and create little tiny circles where I think whiskers would be. And then what I'm going to do is go in with a small brush and a dark eyeshadow and create a kind of a whisker shadow. I don't want them to be super defined, so I even blend them out a little bit. Now for the hair. Ideally, I would have braided my hair. I would have dampened it just a little bit, added some braids, and then let them dry just for that sort of unruly crimped texture. But since I didn't do that, I'm just going to curl a few sections of my hair just to add some texture to it. And then what I'm going to do is just take a regular brush, it's all I had on hand, and kind of back comb and mess up my hair. It's going to add a little bit of volume, a little bit of unkeptness to it, and make it look a little bit more like a mane. But pretty much that's it. If you guys had some cat ears, it would complete this look. Alright, so those are all of the looks. I hope you guys enjoyed them. Let me know if you guys tried them. Leave a link or hit me up on social media. Let me know if you guys try any of these and if they work out for you. I'm gonna leave this one on for a little while. I think it might be my favorite, but I hope to see you guys next time in a video real soon. I'm gonna try for Sunday. See you guys then.